Hey everybody, Rocks and Roadies, welcome to another Monday and another adventure. My trusty navigator is right over there, as well as our resident rockhound. We're starting out at dark 30. Well, really not dark 30 because we got started a little bit late. But what we're going to be looking for today and where we're going is these. I'll put pictures up there. That's right, fire agates. Arizona has some spots that are fantastic for fire agates. And there'll be a small couple of off-road trails, nothing major, probably maybe a 1 or a 2. Probably won't get out of 4 high at all. But where we're traveling to is 158 miles away to the Black Hills and Round Mountain. So join us for a fun trip today, leaving before the sun comes up and probably coming home before the sun comes down. So stay tuned, everybody. We'll have video, pictures, and all kinds of fun stuff throughout this video. So come join us. Rocks and Roads is right now. Another beautiful Arizona sunset, or sunrise, that's right, sunrise. Wow. Too early. As we head up towards Oracle, Arizona, and then down into the San Pedro River Valley. We're headed down into the San Pedro River Valley, and mental note, leave earlier, henceforth not driving into that blinding yellow ball we call the sun. We're just now going through the mining town of Mammoth, or I should say the former mining town of Mammoth. And off this road area, there's quite a number of pretty nice trails. There's the Tucson Wash, there's the Putnam Wash, there's the Rug Road to Klondike, which is a very intense trail. And then there's some other ones that shoot off near Aravipa Creek and so forth. So quite a plethora of four-wheel drive trails out this way as we head towards the Gila River Canyon. That stack that you see off in the distance there, that is part of the Ray copper mine in the Winkleman, Hayden, Kearney area. And believe it or not, that stack is the same height as the Empire State Building. It is still an active copper mine, and as we enter the Gila River Canyon, you will see some slag piles over on the left-hand side, and we'll try to get a shot of crossing the Gila River as well. Here we are at the trailhead of the Black Hills Scenic Byway. We're just airing our tires down right now, but this will give you an idea of where we're headed into. And we're actually going to go back up into those hills up in here. Should also be noted that we're using our Morphlate tire inflation deflation system with the brand new air hub. And that's matched with the 4-tire hose system as well. Sharon is just signing in, stating that we've been here with Rocks and Roads. Well, we finally made it to the Black Hills Rockhound location. We're about to head up that hill and see what we can find. We've already found a whole bunch of really nice stuff, and we haven't even gotten off the beaten track yet. That's how far we've made it so far, because there is that much, and we haven't even made it back up to this hill yet. But there is just stuff everywhere. We'll show y'all later.
Okay, so we're out here at Black Hills and making my way up to the little buff right there. I want to look for some rocks in the matrix, but I was digging over here and pulled up a couple little rocks that I rinsed off, and you can see them here. And there's a little bit of fire you can see in there. I'm trying to. It's hard to see in the sun here, but a lot of them on the ground. You can find some that are rain washed and they look like this, but these two I found and rinsed off, and this one I just pulled out of the ground. That's actually pretty clean still, but it looks like it's gonna have some fire. So there we go. So that's kind of what we're looking for.
This is the haul from Site 1 at the Safford Rockhounding place. Some really nice little tiny pieces, but there's some pretty good pieces. And I think once they'll get worked, they will polish up really nicely, and we hopefully can get some of those greens and purples and stuff like that. More later. This is more fire agate, Sharon's haul from Site 1.
And some chalcedony.
And some chalcedony and everything else. But the really cool one that is going to be absolutely beautiful when it gets done is this one right here. It's going to be amazing. And once we get these done, here's another one that has some really neat fire in it. I don't know if the camera translates it. And then there was one more that oh, this one. Looks like a shield, but it's got greens, purples, reds, oranges, peach. And there's one up here that has peach on it as well. Oh, this is it. Just some beautiful, beautiful specimens. And we're going to end up going to Site 2 now once we pack up. More later. Everybody, that's a wrap for the Black Hills Rockhounding. We're going to continue up the Scenic Byway, and we are going to head to Round Mountain via New Mexico. Hopefully we'll get there in a bit. But so far it's been a fun trip, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Black Hills was very gracious, very generous.
See you in a bit. We are in the forest and she is hunting agates. She's hunting agates and more agates. Up here?
Yeah, it was dry and it was shiny.
Make sure you look for it. Big old squirrel. Now what would cause that? Look at how green that is.
Yeah, water coming off of there. That means erosion too. Except that that's a big one.
No, we got to turn. Let me make sure. Yeah, That'll say Rockhounding. Check that sign just to make sure. Yeah, Rockhounding. Definitely much better with the tires are down. Yeah, there's no way this part of the trail getting in here. It's two-wheel drive. There's no way. Well, that girl that you were talking to, she was behind us, and then she came through. And I think she went up to the gate and realized, okay, this is a little bit too serious for me.
Or she might have just been, you know.
Yeah, look how much she was busy. I can't see Tortolita Pass being any worse than this. Yeah. I'm going to disconnect my sway bars now. I look at this way. Anybody that tries to speed while they're four-wheeling is stupid. So if you want, the next time we come here, we'll just come in off the highway. You know, over there, if you want. Yeah. Because people, this Scenic Byway is a separate trail. It's not rough like this. Yeah, so we see that road right there, that shelf road? That's where we'll be. I'll go back into 4 high. Yeah, just right here.
Are you going to do something for your wheels then?
What do you mean?
Are you going to change anything?
Yeah, I'm going to go from 4 low to 4 high. But no, as far as the hair, no, that won't be until the end of this trail. Then I'll pump them back up. This is right here.
Yeah, we just turned off.
We're at one of the interpretive centers on the road, and I would take a picture of it, but it's just bleached. It says the Black Hills lie at the northern end of the Peloncillo Mountains, a volcanic mountain range that extends from Arizona to the New Mexico border, from Mexico to the Gila River. All this brown everywhere. These mountains tell the story of volcanoes and a violent past. About 20 million years ago, followed by a million years of erosion, Yellowstone volcano we're now entering the Gila Box Riparian National Conservation Center, and the road has gotten really nice. Definitely just a chill 1 on the difficulty scale. Very nice. Okay, everybody, we are finished with the Black Hills Scenic Byway. What a wonderfully fun trail. And we got to go to Site 1, the Black Hills area for agates, and we'll show you those a little bit later on. Used the Moreflate 4-tire inflator and deflator for the first time, and it was absolutely fantastic. I am so glad that I bought this, because I also bought the air hub, and all you do is set a lower pressure, hit a button, set a higher pressure, hit a button, and you're done. And I went from 20 psi to 34 psi in about 4.5 minutes for all 4 tires. Round Mountain. Nice job, Moreflate. So now we're heading down into New Mexico, then back into Arizona to go to Site 2 for our Rockhounding day, and that will be the Round Mountain. Everywhere. Bigger pieces that make the place a little bit easier picking. This is all volcanic debris. A little bit harder to get into. I'd say probably a 3 or a 4 on the trails. Okay, folks, that's it. We're going to call it. We are leaving the Lazy Bee Ranch, which was Site B for the Round Mountain fire agates, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we will, post pictures of what we do on Rocks and Roads. We certainly do appreciate you guys watching this video and sharing our journeys with us. This one was a long one. We, as I said earlier, we left the house at before 5, or right around 5 o'clock, and it's now 8 o'clock, and we've still got 3.5 hours before we get home, because we got to stop in Lordsburg and then head down Interstate 10 to north of Tucson. So it could be even closer to 4 hours by the time we get home. So anyhow, if you like what you see, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and please comment. This video will not be a 14-hour video. It will be much condensed. But I couldn't think of a better person to share my trail with than my lovely spouse. Say hi.
Hi, and thank you.
And did you have a good time?
That was a great day.
Okay, great.
Long day.
Long day, but we did it.
Thank you guys for joining us too.
Great, and we will talk to you soon, and we'll show you all of our fire agates. Have a great day, folks, and a good evening.